Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Sunday was an absolute fucking disaster. And you know what the crazy thing is? See, all the Bagent booty huggers are now coming out of the woodworks. Oh, see, Tyson Bagent should have been a starter. This and that. You know what? With the bad coaching, and basically a whole offensive line full of backups and rejects and practice squad players. You know what? I hope the Bears do bench Caleb Williams. Not because of anything nefarious, not because they actually believe that Tyson Bagent is the future, but so Tyson Bagent can get his block knocked off too, and we can see all the interceptions and fumbles that we saw in those few games that he got in last year when Justin Fields went down. Go ahead and put Bagent in. Let these Tyson Bagent booty huggers, ramen noodle arm worshippers, let them have their day. These idiots that don't know shit about football, and all these people out there talking all this shit, talking about, see, we shouldn't have drafted Caleb, we should have went for the Hall and blah blah this and that. Meanwhile, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. showing up when he wants to. He'll play good when he wants to. Mr. Holdout to the last minute. That's a headache y'all wanted to deal with. And this great offensive line that you wanted the Bears to build, and go for the Hall and fill up all the other holes. Y'all talk just to be talking. Just because y'all like talking. That's why y'all be talking. I've noticed. Because y'all have absolutely no logical thought process at all. If the problem has always been, okay, well, Justin Fields needs help. He needs pieces around him to be good. Give him an offensive line, he'll be good. Okay, cool. Well, based on the timing, Justin Fields is at the end of his contract. So therefore, the going rate of a starting quarterback in the NFL, it's approximately over $40 million a year. So basically, you're going to give Justin 40 plus 45, $46 million a year to be the starting quarterback. And what that would do based on a salary cap, because the starting quarterback takes up the majority of the salary cap of the team. So you pay Justin Fields all this money. If he needs help because he's not able to carry a team on his own, how does that even fit together? Because you're going to pay him, and that means you're not going to be able to put money and assets towards any other part of the team. So he's basically going to be by himself again. And if he can't carry a team now, and you guys are complaining about him not having any help, how is that going to manifest itself in the future? Y'all don't put two and two together? Y'all don't have a logical brain cell in y'all head? Are all y'all smooth brain Bears fans out there? Y'all brains is just smooth all the way over. There's no synapses. It's popping and clicking in your brain tissue. There's nothing sparking in there. Then you got these Tyson Bagent booty huggers. Oh, put Bagent in. He's going to save us. I hope they trade that nigga in the offseason. Trade Tyson Bagent for some offensive linemen. Because I guarantee you put an offensive line in front of Caleb Williams, and you actually get him a real head coach. My personal preference is Ben Johnson, offensive coordinator from the Detroit Lions. Look at how much of a juggernaut that team is, how those players get schemed open, how Ben Johnson can basically draw up plays in the sand, like on the fly. Like, okay, this is what they doing? Okay, well, we're going to draw this. This is what we're going to do. Not that he does it. He's more polished, but he has that ability to do that on the sideline. Okay, we can draw this up. In practice, they actually practice their plays, and if you don't get it right, keep on practicing. And that's why the Detroit Lions are such a juggernaut right now, who many have favored to go to the Super Bowl and possibly win the Super Bowl. So yes, my number one pick for head coach of the Chicago Bears is Ben Johnson. My second choice would be Cliff Kingsbury, so he could work with Caleb and develop him. An offensive-minded head coach is definitely my first choice. First two choices. Mike Vrabel is pretty much down the list. I'm leaning towards, even though he's not really an offensive-minded head coach, but he is a leader of men. So as far as being a strong head coach and a leader of men, I would put him around 3, my third choice. Seeing, depending on who else is out there, who's available. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator is an option, so that would be 3B, I guess you could say. Basically, everybody else is at 3. Offensive-minded head coaches. Vrabel will be the only established head coach that I would choose that's not, quote-unquote, necessarily an offensive-minded head coach. I would choose him. Everybody else, I want an offensive-minded guy. That way, your offensive coordinator, it don't matter if you lose him because he takes a head coaching job somewhere else, because your head coach is offensive-minded head coach. He himself can call plays and draw up offensive plays anytime needed, anytime he wants. So your offensive coordinator at that point doesn't even fucking matter. That's how you fix the Bears. The defense is already... It's much, much easier to find a defensive coordinator in the NFL than it is an offensive-minded head coach that's going to be successful leading men and having a potent offense. It's harder to find that than a defensive coordinator. There's good defensive coordinators all over the place, hemorrhaging within the NFL on these coaching staffs, all throughout the NFL. Maybe 1 year out, maybe they got fired or whatever. Maybe they were a head coach at one time, and they got fired because they're not a good head coach, but they're a great defensive coordinator. There's a lot to choose from, a lot to pick from. So that's never a hard thing to come across. The offensive-minded head coach is the hard thing to come across. That's what the Bears should be shooting for, because at that point you'll have long sustaining success, because the NFL, the rule changes and everything is geared towards the offense. So you have to move with the times. It's not 1985 anymore. And you idiots that want to, they should win games by playing smash mouth football. You want that so your personal ego can be filled and massaged because you got something personal going on with yourself. Who gives a fuck about smash mouth this, smash mouth that? You know what? Jim Harbaugh is doing it the smash mouth way, but you know what? He knows that he wouldn't be able to win games without Justin Herbert. Even he knows you need a quality quarterback to get it done. And in the NFL, he knows you need a superstar quarterback to get it done. You can smash mouth all day. And as soon as your running game don't work, you're cooked. Even Harbaugh knew that. That's why he transformed Colin Kaepernick into a star quarterback when he was coaching the 49ers. But all you guys want to concentrate on is all that defense was rough. One of the top defenses in the league. All that offensive line was good. Oh, that's smash mouth football, blah, blah, this and that. And you know what? They still end up losing to Joe Flacco because Joe Flacco was slinging that rock all over the field. Huh? But we're not going to talk about that, huh? See, a lot of times I realize y'all motherfuckers y'all be talking just to be talking. We see over here on Uncut Sports, no feelings. We just keep it straight down the middle. Bang. No feelings. And you Justin Bagent booty huggers and shit, you know who I'm talking to. Yeah, dude, I'm talking to you. You still don't know what the fuck you talking about, boy. Little guy. You still don't know what you're talking about over there. Tyson Bagent is trash. It was the right move moving on from Justin Fields because he's trash. That's why he's on a bench in Pittsburgh right now. And in the end, I'm going to be proven right once again. Just like I predicted the Bears was going to trade Justin Fields, I was right. Just like I predicted the Bears was going to draft Caleb Williams, I was right. And once again, I'm predicting the Bears will fire Matt Eberflus. They will bring in an offensive-minded head coach. My number one pick and my money will go on Ben Johnson, so he can grow and mold Caleb Williams in this offense the same way slipped my mind. The Rams head coach, the same way he's an offensive-minded head coach and a leader of men. He drugged Jared Goff as long as he could drag him. And the first chance he get to bring Matthew Stafford in, he jumped on it. Because he knew he needed a quarterback, a real quarterback with talent to get him over the hump. And once he got Matthew Stafford in there, they won the Super Bowl. McVay. We could have our own version of McVay in Chicago with Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. Just like the Kansas City Chiefs have Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. That combination right there will give you sustained success because you develop your quarterback to where you don't have to pay for a Pro Bowl all-star receiver. You could pay for a receiver with talent and space quickness to move the ball down the field and score, and draft well on defense. And you can have sustained success without having to worry about having Pro Bowlers at every position on offense because you got a player like Justin Fields who's not capable of carrying a team to a Super Bowl win. See, what my level of expectation for the team I root for is a Super Bowl win. You guys just want to look pretty with y'all. Let's do the smash mouth football. Yeah, look how they're winning. They're so manly and and still don't go to the playoffs. Or if you get lucky enough to get in the playoffs, you still bounced in the wild card round. But hey, we might have lost, but we play smash mouth football. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit. Fuck out of here with that. And if bum-ass Tyson Bagent get in, I hope he do get in. And he's going to suck like I know he sucks. Like a lot of people around the NFL knows he sucks. And since the offensive line is injured up and there's a bunch of practice squad players, I don't mind at all. Let Caleb sit and learn and heal up and let Tyson Bagent be the crash test dummy. And he'll be the figurehead representation of all you stupid-ass Bears fans that actually want Tyson Bagent in there in the first damn place. You're all going to get what you wish for, but not in the way you want. It's not going to taste the way you think it's going to taste. But yo, that's all I got for y'all right now. Let me know what y'all think down in the description box down below. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to move on and we're going to keep pushing forward. And we're going to keep coming with these hardcore facts and truths to your face. Whether you like it or not, you're going to get a taste. All right, I'm out.